Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we'll continue our look at Joytoy's Mech Maintenance Team B. We've already looked at 4 figures. We are now going to look at figure 5. Just as a heads up, I'm going to have these all released, all 6 videos, as a playlist if you want to watch them straight through or look for a particular one that you're interested in. Also, I will not be doing a review for the packaging. I did that in figure 1, so see figure 1's video for packaging review for the exterior and interior packaging. So let's get started and let's pick out one of the 2 that we have left. So what we're going to do here, for this one. Okay. Like I said, all these boxes are the same on the interior. We did a review on figure 1's video. Get this open, see what we get. And as always, make sure before you cut your blind bag that you don't have any hidden little accessories up there, because you don't want to damage your accessories. Let's see what we got here. Well, the good news is I don't have the mystery figure that I do not want. So we have the last, no, there's 2 more males, yeah. But this is the one that was most interesting to me when I first seen the set released and the product images. This guy looked really, really cool with the mohawk, the beard. He kind of looked like a seasoned warrior. Even though he's come in a mech set, you can use your figures however you see fit. Let's get him all cleaned up here and see what we got. Let's get his hands turned around. Elbows look good, like the face. Okay, he does have one of those tool belts, which is cool. Those are removable. Alright, let's start off by taking a look at the head sculpt, which this is probably my favorite head sculpt out of the entire set. I think it looks fantastic. We have that white mohawk. It's incredible. White beard, white eyebrows. Water slide decal eyes. Still no expression, which, you know, I'm fine with no expression, especially as long as I don't get in with their mouth open. And it's just kind of weird and kind of pigeon-toes you into a specific display when his mouth's open like that. So I'm fine with just plain faces. It's the back of the figure's head. Looks really cool. His jumpsuit is zippered down. He has a collar, a white t-shirt. Looks like he has 2 bands on his arm, 1 band on that arm. It's done in a flat black. Well, it might be gray. Yeah, it's a little dark gray. I mean, that gray is definitely on the borderline of black. It's the same color as his tool belt. Looks fantastic. And again, you can put some of the tools in. They have a hard time getting the handles to fit in here. Those are so thin, I'm afraid of forcing them and breaking them. We have a black belt with a silver buckle. Green jumpsuit, orange jumpsuit, and then we have the dark gray here, and then the flat black boots. Looks pretty cool. Just gotta get out of zoom out. Looks very nice. Still get 360 look. Looks very cool. Try to keep it focused. I love how they keep, you know, the same color of the joints, or orange, like the jumpsuit, which is great. We have peg holes in the bottom, top of his head. Let's take a look at that up close if I can get you guys a really nice shot of that tool belt. Alright, he looks fantastic. I think this is going to be one of my favorite figures for the males. So for the articulation, we have side to side, up, down. Okay, so for the shoulders, we have 360 all the way around. Arms go up and get really stiff. Right there. I'm not going to force it anymore than that. The elbows rotate 360. They do bend. Obviously, you know, these are 360. Bring them in. See what our elbows are. Oh, this joint's real tight. It's always on your favorite ones you're going to risk breaking, right? So we got a 90-degree bend. It looks good. So his wrists are on that ball that just goes like this all the way around, different directions. 360 all the way around, and then you can maneuver in and out, up and down within its limitations. Chest articulation, we have side to side, crunch, some back, waist rotation here, but just above the belt, 360. This belt, let's see if we can turn this on the back. Get some the other, yeah, there we go. Split. Not too much with this leg. That's about it for that. Here's some creaking. It looks like this might be the sitting on these guys is not good. They use the it needs to be a deeper cut, but it's almost there. But you know, if he was sitting straight like this, that's how far his legs are bent. These legs are digging into that side. I see why they did it that way, because you would definitely get into the, if you cut out the belt piece. It's kind of a hit and miss for the aesthetics. Thigh rotation, the cuts right here. And then we have double jointed knees, which is going to hit the belt just because we turn it that way, right? That's pretty good. Look at that bend. It's very nice. Feet do pivot down. Not too much up. This heel piece, we have barely any side to side, and it rotates around the ball of the leg or the ankle. And then, so you have this little pig piece on the back of the our tool belt. That is the reason there's a hole in his leg. So you have to basically bring down this belt to be over that black belt to get that to fit. And then obviously the con of this, the pro is that it looks really good. The con, it really, you almost makes your this leg stationary. You can't barely move it. So that's definitely a flaw to the design of that. I mean, they could have just left it free flowing without the hole being present. I mean, you can just leave it free flowing if you would like. It just stays there. But, you know, and the hole was kind of hidden, but, you know, the hole shouldn't have to be there if they did just left it free flowing. So I do like this character. I think it looks fantastic. Let's take a look at his tools. So we have a pair of open plowers. We have the red and silver. Then you get a pair of closed ones. And of course I dropped it. Just be very careful with these. These are so small, they're even hard to hold on to. But these can definitely get prone to being lost. If you're a completist, you want to have all your accessories for your figures, be very careful. Then we have a Phillips screwdriver. This is very small, so, and a yellow handle. So okay, let's see how well he holds them. Holds it very well. Looks very, very cool. I mean, if you get to a point where you're in a, you know, maybe your base gets rated, you're going to turn your, I mean, for me, I guess, you know, my Joytoy collection, even though you have like maintenance mechs, mech maintenance or mechanics, you know, they're soldiers first, you know, so it's like in the army. When you join the army, you go to basic training, even though you're a cook or a mechanic, you're still a soldier first, you know, so you can use the screwdriver for a hand-to-hand combat weapon if you would like to do that. So some ideas for playability, right? For the plowers, they're the same. They just slide right into his hand. No big deal. And see if we can get the other pliers in these hands. You just slide the handle in, and of course you can try to get him to pose with those with two hands if you would like. But it looks really good. So I tried to get these handles into these little slots, and they're very difficult. And I put a lot of force on them. So for me, I'm just going to stick him in his bag. There's an option there anyway. That's how that looks. And then you can stick the screwdriver pretty much on the front, the back, or here on the side. You can pick any one you want. And then looks really, really cool. Oh, the handle does hit the edge of that on that side, so I kind of like the middle. Kind of gives you a nice presence, I guess. Works. I like it. I like this figure a lot. I love the head sculpt. So there he is. Let's take a look at his other teammates. See, he also has the belt. Then we have this guy. I kind of like this guy because of his hat backwards, because it kind of gives him a little more coolness instead of just playing out a ball cap one. Here's the two girls and the 3 guys. So that's 5 of the 6 that we're going to be taking a look at. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please consider subscribing. Very appreciate it. And that we don't miss anything I'm going to be putting up for any video from now into the future. We have one more figure to look at. Don't forget to like and share the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.